Yes, welcome back to Newsfighters, and joining us now is our all-star favourite correspondent. You heard him on his own best of episode over the summer. Here he is, Stefan Pazur. Stefan, mate, how you going?
Good thanks. Coping well in the summer heat. Finally got some summer heat going.
How's your summer been? What have you been up to? Haven't got COVID yet?
No, but I caught the cold a few times.
Really?
All negative
multiple
tests,
times?
Yeah, my asthma is not that good, so it plays tricks. It's tricky.
How are you catching the cold? You been hanging around like childcare centres again or something?
No. The sudden change in weather, like rain, dry, rain, wind.
The La Niña cold.
That's right. I've been spending some time in the beach. I've been going there for a bit. I go for swims.
At the beach,
Yeah. So that's where I think I'm getting my colds from.
Now, the big thing we're here to talk about, the big summer event, of course, has been the Winter Olympics. Have you been watching the Winter Olympics? They've been held in Beijing, first city to host both the Summer and Winter Olympics. What have you been watching? What have been your favourite events so far?
Anything involving the boards.
And do you know who bid for these games?
Yeah, you mentioned Kazakhstan and Beijing.
Yes. Oh, it's Almaty is the city in Kazakhstan. And what's amazing is I was reading up on this. Almaty in Kazakhstan, never heard of it. Beijing still only won by 4 votes. So
that was very close. 4 votes.
So they really didn't want to give these Winter Olympics to Beijing. But I have to say they've been doing a good job so far. I watched the opening ceremony. It seemed a bit disorganised, especially the bit where the president of the Beijing Organising Committee and the IOC president got up and spoke foreign languages, and Channel 7 didn't know this was coming. They just put on screen. I was like, I'll flick over to the subtitles, and it just said speaking in foreign language. It's like no one told Channel 7 that this was coming. It was like watching a SBS foreign movie late at night. There was just no subtitles. There was a lot of great music at the opening ceremony. My favourite thing was when they played the traditional ancient Chinese song of Imagine by John Lennon, which of course was ruined by Gal Gadot, and I now consider a form of torture. So whenever anyone says China doesn't do torture, I'm like, no, they played Imagine at the opening ceremony. That is torture.
The Olympics we had last year also played Imagine, so I don't know why the Chinese copied the drone idea and the Imagine. It's running out of ideas, maybe?
And it's weird because the pandemic, the last Olympics was only like 6 months ago. It's like, guys, we have longer memories. Like next thing you know, they'll raise the Japanese flag. It's like, oh no, don't copy everything Tokyo did.
That's the wrong thing. It's the wrong thing.
And did you see like they had during the parade of athletes, they all had every country's little sign was a snowflake, and then after all the countries marched out, they put all the snowflakes together to join one giant snowflake. I mean, normally when that many snowflakes get together, they just usually defeat Donald Trump at the election. But this was an Olympics thing. That's a joke, anyway. It's a lefty snowflake joke, anyway.
Well, I was even thinking when snowflakes come together as one, they fall like an avalanche.
And do you know anything about the official Olympic mascot for Beijing 2022?
Yes, it's a panda called Bingduin.
Yes. And it's got very green Olympics. They're very much into recycling. And I hear at the end of the Olympics, they're going to harvest the panda's organs. So that's great.
Aren't they an endangered species?
I know. It's not a real panda. Don't worry. And what about the medals? As we're recording this, Australia's already got a gold medal, yeah?
Oh, they did? In what?
The women's moguls.
Okay.
Australian Jakara Anthony, have won a gold. Have you watched any of the moguls? Have you seen this event?
Is it the one where they go downhill and they're like going over speed humps?
Yeah, exactly. There's like these bump like speed humps they do. I think it's the only sport you could train for by falling down a set of stairs.
Well, at least they'll be falling down with knee pads on and all that.
Yeah. Hey, maybe this is an Olympic event Barnaby Joyce could train for.
It's funny though. I've noticed that when they're doing that sport, all the athletes have got long pants on, so you don't know if they're wearing arm pads, knee pads underneath those pants.
I guess the theory is the snow is soft, so if you land, you'll land on the snow. But it's all man-made snow. It looks pretty hard to me.
Yeah. After a while, any man-made snow end up being like
Yeah. You ever gone skiing?
I shouldn't say. No.
You ever gone skiing?
I can't say what the ice would be like because I've never been.
You've seen snow before? This is the thing. It's amazing Australia does as well as it does in the Winter Olympics, considering the question, have you ever seen snow before, is a legitimate question Australians ask each other. Have you ever seen snow before?
I have 20 years ago, first time.
Like proper snow? Whereabouts?
Yeah, in Canberra. When we were studying in Canberra.
You mean that time it snowed when we were at uni in Canberra? That was a very light dusting, my friend. You couldn't really make a snowman or roll around in it like it was.
Well, I definitely did. I found something to roll around in.
So Australian Jakara Anthony won a gold medal, and what was great was like during the commentary on Channel 7, they cut back to the studio and like there was like Stephen Bradbury. Remember him? Remember him? Yes. He fumbled his way to a gold medal in 2002 when everyone else stacked it. And Stephen Bradbury's there being like, oh, good on you, great job. And you can just tell how jealous he was because like she actually won a medal and he just Bradbury'd it, literally. It's the man who came up with the term Bradbury. It's named after him.
There was one of the athletes in the summer competitions that had a diet at McDonald's, pizza and KFC.
Really?
And still managed to win gold or something like that.
Oh, see, I could still be an Olympian. And what are your favourite sports at the Winter Olympics?
Bobsled.
Why is that?
Sure.
Is this one you reckon you could do? You're good at sitting down?
I like pushing things and going fast.
You'd nail it, my friend. Should we try and get you on the bobsled team for Italy 2026 or wherever it is?
No, my asthma wouldn't like it. It doesn't like the cold weather.
It's too cold, yeah.
Yeah, it freezes. I was at work. There's like a minus 20 degree fridge behind a 4-degree fridge.
Oh, yes.
And when I go into that 20 degree and stay for about 2 or 3 minutes, once I come out, I get dizzy.
Oh my goodness! You wouldn't last 5 minutes. Supposedly it's minus 20 in Beijing. You wouldn't last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You'd fall down in the athletes' parade.
That's right.
Shameful.
That's right.
Shameful for
whatever
Australia.
I can get. Yeah, they won't want me there. I'm unfit for the Winter Olympics. Unfit, I tell ya.